So visually it's hard to look at because it feels like it blurs a little when you move. But the graphics themselves are quaint, I would say. Not really high definition, not really wildly good graphics, but somehow it looks like it's made out of photographs. Doesn't it? Anyway, so that's not really relevant. Now, a lamp. Good. Remember that. I'm going to go this way. I feel like we've parked here for a reason. Yeah.
This is the place. The house should be at the end of the road.
Voice acting. Not bad, not bad. Here we go. I have analyzed the artifact you sent me. Only once in my life I have seen an object similar to this one with my own eyes. It was 1973 during an expedition, mind, to the Carajamamaka region, where the ancient pre-Inca necropolis is located. This opens up numerous scenarios, which I would prefer to discuss with you in person. I'll take the first flight. In the meantime, make sure West is present. Your ever-loving sea.
Are they talking about me? Who the hell is C?
Who the hell is C? Press J for journal. I've analyzed. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just read that. Good to know, actually. I might want to reread. I'm trying not to do too much mouse movement, so it doesn't look too. Because look, if I do this, that's enough to blow your bollocks off, isn't it? Basically, you gotta keep it like this. Okay. Walking in the woods. Nice foliage. Can you hear that? Press mouse to zoom. I'm just a man. Whoa! Hello? I shan't be sharing my curly whirly. Why does these graphics remind me of Elder Scrolls Online? Now, because it's so blurry, I feel like I'm going to miss something. Oh, we've got jump. That was so easy and so weightless. That needs to be fixed. Now, ooh. Into the house we go. Oh! What's the element called? Oh, I can't remember it now. The element 315, or what the fuck it was called. Bob Lazar. Do you remember? He had a special element. An old pickup truck. It looks like it's still in great condition. Suspicious canisters. You warned. Hello? Cheekster has arrived. Sort of dune buggy. Device. Ooh. Is that what's that creature? A strange object. It's made of some kind of metal alloy. But I can't figure out what it is because I don't bloody know anything about anything. It does look a lot like those prehistoric fossilized ruins of a bug creature. The big ones. They're called bugbears. And we don't get our way. This. A metal object. It appears to be part of something bigger. It does, doesn't it? It looks like just a piece of metal. Ah. Some lore. Dark discoveries. We've found more. Those strange greenish rocks with unnatural shapes and covered in enigmatic inscriptions are scattered all around here. You just need to know where to dig. This only strengthens our belief. The ancient necropolis of Rakakun must be buried right beneath us. Among other things, I've uncovered another ancient artifact, perfectly intact despite the passing of the millennia. It's clearly of the same type as the others. We can't wait to study it, of course, because we're so excited. But first, we have to deal with the far more important matters. Dune buggy. Catapult pram. They were sifting the stones. They are covered in greenish dust. What's this? I got a walkie-talkie. Hello? Walkie-talkie man's here. No, I can't have it. Oh, okay. See how it is. It's not my walkie-talkie. I can't have it. Model 149. Named after its bugbear master. Back to the bugbears. Back to the bugbears. Okay. Bit of a building. Bit of a building. Seem to be big on wood around here. I quite like the graphics because it's like they've composed it all out of photographs, which gives it that, I don't know what the French call it, je ne sais quoi. But there we go. A bit of wood. Oh. Oh my. Seems to be some sort of purple glow. Are we walking in the water? Are we? No, we're not. No, we are not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Ah. I have found a digging patch. As strange. Oh, so strange. These stones give off a greenish color. Makes me think of the vegetables I refused to eat and hid in the pot plants until Mama discovered them. Oh, youth was so full of whippings. Now, I think we're going to keep going down the path. To the path of mystery. That's right. Welcome to the newest episode of Got Lost in the Woods with an Alien. What's that show called? On the History Channel.
I don't know what
Ancient
to expect
aliens.
from these two. Clearly they're fanatics. But how do they know about my latest discoveries?
Clearly they are fanatics. Crazy men. Absolutely mental. Boys like that. They don't get alone. I'm walking. I'm walking. Just a log. I quite like these graphics now. These graphics are working on me a bit. If you look at that, it kind of works on you a bit, doesn't it? Okay, okay, okay. I feel like the camera needs to be smoother. I don't know why. I just feel like the movement's a bit sharp. There's no need to go this way. There's no need. There was no need for me to take my trousers off out in the countryside. But when the police arrived, it was a different story. Now, we'll walk. Oh! No, we're okay. Yes, that's right. My dear Mama said ever since she dropped me on the head as a baby, I've been ever so kooky since. Okay. There's no need to go this way. It gives me, is it Mist vibes a little bit? I did play a game recently, very, very recently, called The Last Letter. That had great atmosphere when walking around in the countryside as well. Although when I was recording it, the bloody bugger was like all kind of weird and janky, and then knocked my lip sync out. I couldn't believe it. Oh. I found a house, everybody. I found several houses. Yeah. We'll bother them in a minute. Going in his barn. Pigs are without feed. See? Hello, Piglet. How are you? You would like to rummage free, if you will. A bin. Nope. The pigs must remain in their pig kingdom. Okay. Well, there's no point being a silly Billy. Let's knock on the door. Hello? Your dead bird is still dead.
It's locked. Doesn't look like anyone's at home.
Nobody there. Dead bird. Ew. I better not touch it. Might get bad case of the bird flus. Skull. Ooh, disturbingly smashed to the side of the face skull. Lovely. We open the window. What kind of device is on in there? I don't see anybody in there, though. I'm not a pervert. I'm just a tasty finger-licking good chicken. I want to get into your house. Nope, nobody there. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. I don't like to be deterred. Careful, careful, careful. In there. Hello. Ah. Hello! Oh, nobody's here. Okay. A knife. Made in 1944. By the hands of a French maid. Sack of feed. Ooh. A nail... Not nail gun. A stapler. Industrial strength. What's this? This stands out a lot. Okay. Okay. Locked. Locked, everybody. It's locked. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I can handle that. I quite like this place. I would actually live here. I'm a kind of, you know, pompous crap shack kind of guy. And, you know, I'd enjoy that. Right. I need to go and investigate the pigs. Scientific reasons. There was a child here. Bins. A mopedo. What a beautiful motorcycle. I used to have a light blue one when I was 12. It does look like they've used photographs though, doesn't it? For textures. Somebody's left their underpants on the line. They're soaked. They left them out here. Oh dear. Don't you hate that when you leave your washing out and then it gets wet and then it has that weird smell of the storm on it? Other people don't appreciate that smell either. Trust me. Pig of feed. Hello, pig. Pig. Pig of feed. Yeah, okay, fine. Now, this game is not holding my hand, which means I'm probably going to be a bit of a tit for a long period of time, trying to find my way around. So, hang on. Purple bucket. Hello. Ooh. Law. I sent Ethan into town to pick up everything. But that stuff just won't come off. Not even with gasoline. Next time, we need to remember to get more than 0.8 millimeters iron wire and forget about those damned ropes. They're worthless and break immediately. I'm too strong. I told him. I will break free. Okay, excellent, excellent. We're learning. Oh. That's a lot of blood. Okay. Okay. That's strange. Maybe he's hurt himself a bit. Wow, look at that motorcycle. Is that an actual motorcycle? Because it looks like it's futuristic. That from an actual world of... Was that like big in the 80s or something? Anyway. Ooh, key. Anything else? Oh, interesting. Well, we'll leave the lamp on. I shan't be a nuisance anymore. Right, I have a key, so I could probably use this to get in the house. Or is that far-fetched? As a batter once said to a wicket. That strange thing emerged from the water again. I went to the cave. On the lake shore. You take a closer look. Attention. Look at it. Yeah. Shag nuts. Right. What do we do? What do we do with this key? That doesn't work. Oh, I can sprint. What a wonderful world I've opened up for myself. Recycling. Let me see this recycling. Bullseye, Cheetos, Shag Pack, Orange Juice, Iron Brew, Marmite on time. I'm not sure. Shush, pig. I'm thinking. Did I come from that way? Or that way? Now, I've got a key. Now, where shall we use this key? Motorcycle. Could we use it on the motorcycle? Journal? Journal? Journo? No. Okay. I've got a key, but I don't know what to use it on. I already went in there. What about over here? What do you think? I like how shit this house looks. That's really unique. Right, okay. Boat. Excellent. Right. Hopefully this key does this. I unlocked it. Hello there. Oh, nobody. An ordinary saw. There's nothing special about it. Simply a saw. You could pick them up 10 a dozen at the workshop. Here we go. Just before the dawn. Creature of the lake. Just before the dawn, we heard that horn blow once. We ran towards the lake, pitter-patter of little feet. It was cold, and that day, the mist just cast an eerie, unnatural glow upon the lands. Then, all of a sudden, we saw it. There it was, bold as brass, right in the middle of the lake, gripped by terror. My leg was. We managed to snap a couple of photos before the huge thing disappeared once more. Photos, everybody. Here we go. Thing in the lake. Okay, okay. Is that a tentacle? Are we seeing tentacles in that picture? Possibly. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. I don't want to get near the water now. Hopping terrain. Okay, interesting, interesting. I don't need the saw, but if ever the need does arise, we know where one is. I'm in the water. A trunk in a boat. My boat was truncated. Where am I going? I'm running through the bushes now, having a lark. Talking about the magic pixie that lives up my nose. Ha ha ha. Merry the dance will be me. No, we're not going that way. Okay. Oh, no. I thought there was a hole in the fence. I'm always looking for a hole in the fence. Now, there was... What would you say? There was a... Snibble biscuit, wasn't there? Another pathway? Are the pigs dealt with? That's what I want to know. Hello, Mr. Pig. Right. We're going to go up this path, because I think that's where we came from. Right. Right, good, good. More path. Bit of rock formation. I like that. Mossy. Okay. Okay. Therefore... Okay. We're at the lake now. Is this where he saw the thing? Ah. Hang on. What's this? What's this over here?
God, what happened here?
Oh my god! Jesus, I didn't even see that bit. Ooh, I don't like this. You need to stay away from the water. Step over it a bit. Step over it. Get out the way. We'll have the key. Whatever was here, he was caught and dragged into the sea, using my forensic knowledge here. Now, a cup. A goblet of coffee. Whatever. Binoculares. It's covered in blood and I'm not going to touch it because I'm a wuss. Okay. It's right there. In the center of the lake. It's moving very slowly. Its size is terrifying. Okay. Well, I've gained a key, which I imagine is the front door. Is that Rolling Thunder or a thing? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this nonsense. See, the thing about tentacles, you can't get rid of them. Okay, you go. Let's get to the house. Get to the house. It won't go in the house. It's more of a sea creature. Maybe that's what it means by the sea on the letter. Good luck, pigs. I wish you well. I'm going to hide in the house. I'm in. What? That was totally an in. Okay, whatever. Shoes. Must be in. He's left his shoes there. Don't understand. What do we do? What do we do? The music has become slightly... Hello? Hello? I'm here to bring you dreams. That's the way around. Is that you, Kenneth? Are you in here? Kenneth? It's Cheekster. It's Uncle Cheekster. I've brought you a pack of those M&Ms you like. The ones with the nuts. I think he's out. Some sort of toy. This object, I know it. It's a miniature reconstruction of a gigantic something. Hang on, let's pick it back up. Did you say it again? Of a gigantic one I saw in the Amazon rainforest during the 1982 expedition. If you see this, a giant one of these on an expedition, you're looking at an alien toy. What's this? What's this? What's this? Device. Looks like a lid, perhaps? That a kind of like lock? And then I guess it goes onto this, which looks like one of those... What's it? Prometheus, wasn't it? The goo. I'm pouring out the goo. Oh. Okay. We're alone. Better? The house on the top of the hill. The old house on the hill is the perfect spot for our observations. From there, no one will be able to see us. And we can quickly keep track of all their movements around the castle. We've been watching them for quite some time now, and it's clear that something big is about to happen. Everything points to the grand ceremony. But it's still too early to say for sure. Mr. West hasn't replied yet, but I'm certain he won't turn down our invitation. His morbid obsession will lead him here anyway. It's only a matter of time. Is that Herbert West? From the Lovecraftian Resurrector Man. Looking at the map. A symbol. That symbol. How can it be there? Be here? I've spent years deciphering that ancient language, and I believe the symbol means knowledge or truth. Even though I'm not entirely sure, I absolutely must reach this place as soon as possible. On my Nelly. Nelly. Now, okay, so wait a minute, so where are we? Are we in these little huts here where it's circled houses? No, we're not, are we? We're in those things, so we need to go back and over a bridge, I think. I think we need to go to a bridge. Shit. Okay. Hello? It's closed. What is this door doing back here? I need to figure out how to open it. It won't bloody open. No. A leather handbag. It's another way down. We need to sort this out. Okay. Keep an eye out. We're looking for a key. Eventually. Toys of the... Is that blood or wetness? I believe it's blood. Hello? Hello? Huh? Sean? Kenneth? Nigel? This light's been turned off. Permanently. Bourbon. There's a lot of blood everywhere. In mysterious positions. According to the map, this should be... the place should be this way. Map. I feel like I want to go in that house. But we're losing daylight as we squeak. Birds of paradise. Careful. Getting darker. The day is waning. Okay, here we go. I pushed the squeaky wood. The graphics are growing on me more and more as I play. It seems to be a very ancient and deep well. Nobody's in there. To wish upon a well.
That symbol.
Mm.
And those artifacts. I can hardly believe it.
Hardly.
It feels like I'm stepping right back into my past. The thorns were right. Everything connects to my obsessive research. Damn. I'd pay any price to find out what's behind it.
Okay. I do like how the world feels crafted, doesn't it? It feels like every nook and cranny is like attention to detail has been made. Like they wanted to create a place that felt like a real place. Kind of peak. Kind of peak. What's that? Probably just wood. Ooh. Something's down there. Whoops.
What's behind it?
Alright, so I died when I tried to go down there. I thought if I just flew down there a little bit. You can die by being a silly billy and jumping off a bloody rock. And I didn't think you could because it refused me entrance to the ocean. Curious now. Did you hear that? It's out here. It's out here with me. It knows I'm here, and I know it is here. Hopefully the two never meet. Just gonna work our way around the stones like sensible gentlemen, wearing sensible shoes and khaki shorts and a fine pair of glasses. Seems to be a water tower. Possibly of interest? Probably not. I don't know why it would be. Okay, come here. Back on the path. Back on the path. Don't be lured off. That's what he'd want, you know. That's what the darkness would want. Come away from the safety of the path and the lights.
This should be the place.
Should be it. Okay. This place is so overgrown. I quite like that. Bush! I was getting a bit Kate about it there. Need to find out what's over there as well. Bit of a Wicker Man vibe. There is stuff in there, though. The Kazi. Why did they cut a moon into it? Okay. This must be his observational point, where he watches the castle. Kind of ominous. Is that a light that's on? Do you think? Right there, where my dot is. Interesting. Key. Hang on. Crisps. Honey barbecue potato chips. Okay. Learning a lot about him today. Dolphin aqua liquid. Sure. The telescope is pointed at the ancient castle. Is that where they witnessed the eerie events at night? Kind of beautiful. I like that. It's a good scene. It doesn't play the text again though. Journal? Doesn't say. The text went a bit quick. All I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. The evening is dawning upon us. We must be careful. You know what comes out at night? Vagabonds and turkey guzzlers. Going around there. Lots of rubbish on the hill. Firewood for a potential hot situation. Water tanks. This. The battery is in terrible shape. No. No battery. The battery is dead. The back door is locked. He doesn't know it yet, but I am a predator pouncing upon possible chances of success. I'm hiding in the toilet as we speak. What's this? What's this? Hammer. Hammer time. It's locked. Like everything in my life. Fine. Front door. Hello? Are you in there, Kenneth? It's me, your old chum. No? Okay. Baskets. kind of make me think of something you would use to capture people. When I think about it, this cage situation, these cages. Now, this is what I would make if I was... Yes. Capture people. Or animals. Yes, yes, you could just say, oh, it's for animals, honest, Gov. I believe. I unlocked it. I'm in. Close the door. Close the door. A picture of horses in the lake. F. Oh, very good, very good. Okay. Apparently they spend the night here. Are the two brothers hunters, perhaps? I thought we knew them. The stove's still warm. Someone was here not long ago. The sound of the horn. Tonight, the horn sounded once again. At that very moment, a massive greenish light flared at the base of the castle, only to vanish shortly thereafter. This time, it was stronger. I could almost feel the ground trembling beneath me. What on earth were they doing? Those damned trees block our view. It felt like they were trying to power up a massive machine. That could explain the strange noises, of course, and we keep hearing it at night. But what about those strange lights we've seen in the forest? No. Something doesn't add up, does it, Benjamin? I've stolen his note. F.
Oh, shit.
What? Hold on. Police! Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Here we go. Round two. Round two. Water tower. Was it always there? That felt very close. I'm hearing heavy breathing. The light is still on. Oh my god. The fog is reduced. Oops. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. That was a bit weird. Kenneth? How are things, Kenneth? You seem to have lost yourself.
Oh, shit. What happened to him? God damn it. It's not safe out here.
Into the house. Into the house. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Can't close the door. Because that would make sense, wouldn't it? Ooh, what was he listening to? Funky Rock by Funky Greg. Okay. A lot of items in here. I like this. What's this? It's a picture of some kind of person doing the splits upside down. Not bad picture. Not bad. A cave. That's with a green glow. And then we saw that, didn't we? We saw that. Do you remember I said, do you see that pink glow over there? And I tried to go in the water and you were like, what are you doing? And I said, trying to get to the pink glow. And you said, oh, buffoon. Well, now, egg and alignment is with your face. See? Now. Ooh, what's this? A circuit board. I don't know why I can't close the door. Everything's off. There's no power. Observations after dark. At last, we've set up all the cameras and installed the recorders. It wasn't easy. In this damned place, there's no power, and the generator's battery is always dead. But now, we're finally recording everything. We've even placed a camera at the old factory. I can't get it out of my head. It's all connected. Right from the day of 1975. There was an accident. An incident, perhaps. Young child. Bouncy dog. Angry papa. It's a log. It's a log. It just curls in on itself. Battery. Ooh. RAM. Disposable PCs. What planned obsolescence means for manufacturing and industry. Computers that know how you feel. Yeah. Walkie-talkie? This must be the walkie-talkie to the other walkie-talkie that wasn't allowed to take. Interesting. Disturbing discoveries. My God. What was that gigantic thing up there? It's nothing like we thought. Everything stopped working. The devices started acting up and the readings were off the charts. I wrote "wow" next to it. We need to deeply analyze the footage from the camera, number 5. The one pointed above the castle. Interesting. Now, I have a battery, and I'm happy about that. Oh. Trouble is... oh, where's the generator? Was it round here? I remember there being a generator around here. Oh. Was there a generator? I'm sure there was. As shall there was. Wow, that's one shagged up battery. There we go. There we go. Okay. Remember, everybody, watch your corners. These slippery buffoons are always on the loose. See what he's done? He's plugged a lot of plugs into one of those combos. Look.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Kind of light circle. Orb, perhaps, raining down some sort of merriment. Bright lights above the trees. Camera on... That's a camera. The bottom one, that's on probably on the shack that I'm in now. Or some shack. And... Yes. Hang on a minute. That top the top picture looks like it's got like, kind of like a greenish to the corner. Okay. Transformers. You know what they say about a man and his floppy disk? Okay. These guys were big on computing. Hello. Kenneth? Oh no, sorry. Kenneth was cut in half. Right. A log. It's just a happy log. Okay, so now we see... Where is this pointed at? Where's that pointed at? I'm not sure. I'm in the house! You can't come in here, it's my house. You look out.
What the fuck is that?
Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh. What do I do? What do I do? I stay in the house, right? Like any normal person would. What do you reckon? Should I run it? Alright, fine. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Okay. Hang on. Get off me. Things, objects. objects. Where am I? I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a log. This way. I'm going there? No. What's he doing? Is that an alien? Okay. I don't know what that means. Locked, of course it is. Everything's bloody locked. This is what it is, right? Okay. I don't know what to do. Maybe we need to go down the road. Hang on, I want to look at it. Whoa, whoa, hang on! I was just looking for a periscope thing. It's a scope.
What's happening?
Hello.
I can't believe it. I need to call Jacob immediately.
Wait a minute.
The Thorne brothers should have a phone in their house. I have to get back there right away.
There's no down there anymore. Where? Phone in their house. Phone in the house. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Phone. Walkie-talkie! No. Okay. Where's the phone? That's the circuit board. Oh no! Does he mean down the road? Probably the house down the road, right? What about this house? Oh god. Where am I going? Right, let's just find the path and operate from a path situation. I guess down this way. I'd wager. Okay. Just go back to the house. Go back to the house. It should be fine. A part of me thought that maybe they raised the land up a bit. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Let him have it. Let him have it. Let him have it. The path has crumbled. I need to find another way around. You're absolutely right, my love. Oh, shit. Okay. Go around. There is no other way around, you Burke. Back down that bit. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay. The lantern here. Oh, I'm near the water, man. I'm near the water. Go, go, go! Is this the way? I don't know. Torch. Oh. Oh, I see. Fire. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Maybe it's this way. Oh, thank God. Here we go. Here we go. Careful, careful. It's like animal corpses in the water, maybe? I don't know. Did I invent that? I thought it saw antlers. I wouldn't like to... Where am I going? Oh, no. This was the way. Okay. They can't, people. Watch corners. Keep an eye on the tree line for me. If you see it, just shout. I'm sure I'll hear you. Absolutely. I'm in the bush now. I've had to resort to the bush. Oh.
Looks like there's someone in the house.
Oh, look, they're up there. They're up there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait a minute. How are the pigs? Silent. The door's open.
What the fuck?
Oh! The TV exploded. Must be the enemy. I was just reading your book of secrets. The Secrets, 1971. A lion. All good stuff that I don't know why I'm touching. Light on. Of course, the letter is titled The Ambush. A very appropriate time. Tonight's the night. If everything goes as planned, we will soon have the answers we have been seeking for so long. Only those hooded fanatics know the truth, and we are ready to get it out of them by any means necessary. One of them often strays away in the dead of the night, coming further down the valley, crossing the deep lake forest. We will wait for him there. In the darkness, this might be our only chance. Breezer. I got a breezer geezer, baby. Right, okay, so good picture. Nice. Right, so we're gonna have to go upstairs, aren't we? Okay, okay. I can hear him come in then. Hello, please. 4444. 44. Is that a pack of tarot cards? Damn, no line. Is that Gumbus the cat? Right. Hello. It doesn't work. Well, we'll leave him to it. Now that worked. Nothing behind. Nothing behind. I do this when I'm nervous in a building. I turn all the lights on purpose. Right, here we go. Paintings. Possibly relevant. I know you're in here. I'm not as silly as a Billy. You behind there? I won't tolerate any silly business or hanky-panky. The mysteries of the lake. We saw them again last night, at 1 in the morning. They were on a small boat, right there, in the middle of the lake. From that distance, it was impossible to tell who they were exactly, but we clearly saw one of them pulling something heavy out of the water with a rope. This morning, we decided to go there ourselves. I dived in with my old harness. You know the one. At that spot, the lake is ominously deep, and a gigantic chasm cuts across the entire lake bed. Right there at the edge of that endless abyss, I found a fauna whose incredible artifact. I found incredible artifacts. Sorry, is that an A or a D? Who knows what else lies hidden down there? We'd need to go deeper, right into the chasm. But with that old equipment, it would be so. A collection of gold artifacts that are surprisingly similar to those found years ago in Peru. Oh yes. I'm looking out the window. The window is open. He possibly scarpered when he saw me coming. Typical. I like that. Good ruler. Well, leveler. Light. Why do mirrors never reflect your character? Ancient civilizations. Is that the program from the History Channel? Turning all the lights. Cowboy boots, cowboy hat, and a pair of knickers. Enough to make a cowboy blush. Oh, key. Key. An old rusty key. Looks like his Japanese 18+ adult-only computer games for the Atari. Heater. I remember those when I was a kid. I remember burning myself on the frilly bits of metal at the front. A photograph. Blood spatter. Some sort of cage door. Possibly. I'm not sure. Where would that be? Could that be... Isn't there a crazy door or something in the basement? Is that what this key's for? Map. Map of the world. It shows that Antarctica has creatures and many other things. And up here is the Forbidden Empire that apparently died. But don't worry, the Great Flood and the mudslides hid the evidence. I think I got everything. Okay. I think we're okay. Is everything in here okay? Everybody okay? I think so. What am I missing? I've got a key. That's kind of useful. Oh. What's this? It's a little gold box that I'm not allowed to have. This light is back on. Or is it? Okay, I'm going to try and use this key in the thing down here. The only place I can think of using it. That door looks broken. Okay, here we go. Here we go. More blood. Gas mask. I feel like what is in that photograph is on the other side of that pillar there. I can hear chains rattling. Fucking is, isn't it? Some sort of pleasure device from the Orion sector. The thing in the cellar. It's behind me, isn't it? God help us. We had to rush upstairs to gather ourselves. We were prepared for anything, but not this. Damn it! Where could that disgusting creature be now? By the time we returned, it was already gone, but it left behind something strange. A cocoon clinging to the wall, and an ancient tome lying on the ground. The book It's filled with grotesque illustrations, some of your mother. We need to examine it as soon as possible. For now, we must hurry back up the hill before Mr. West arrives. Oh, fuck. Something's in there, guys. I think it's in there.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Kind of like leaking. Hello? Seems to be a secret passage to the Carcel. Whatever it is, it's kind of wombed itself into existence. Didn't need the bed, though. Okay. What do we do? What's this? It's moving.
Oh God, what is that thing?
Okay. I'm going up the stairs. Because I don't know what else to do.
Fuck!
Shit! They found me! They found me in my little rat's nest. God, I felt just like Tom Cruise did in War of the Worlds. Okay, here we go. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's only the demon. What?
Oh my God.
It was Cthulhu's taxi service. Get off my arm, paper. Can't you see I'm nervous? Cosmic Fear the demo. Thank you for playing Cosmic Fear the demo. But beware, madness lurks beneath the surface. You've barely scratched the depths of cosmic horror. Dare to go further? As a soul developer of the soul, your support is very important, and here is how you can help. Wishlist Cosmic Fear, which we've done, and check out the Alien Cube and the Land of Pain, previous games of the series. If you enjoyed the demo, please consider leaving a review. Follow me on social mediaros to stay up to date and connected with other explorers of the unknown. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest news and be part of the beta testing, the space wording for being very important. You can find it on the main menu. Thank you all for your amazing support, and please stop sending me nudes. It's becoming cringe. Written and developed by Alessandro Gazzo. Voice actor Andy Mack. Translations Francesco Dominogoni. I nearly said it. There we go. Yes. 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 That demo as well was a goddamn chunk, wasn't it? That was a chunk of a demo. That felt like a game you buy for £5 on Steam to just have an experience of a walking thing. And I would have been happy with that £5 spent. And that's the demo. Oh yeah. Very good. Atmosphere, great. Graphics grew on me, actually. When I first saw them, I was a bit kind of but then I just thought, oh, it's like photographs of stuff, you know, and I thought that was really cool. That's what it looked like anyway. You know, I don't know what I'm talking about. But so that was cool. Handbag. Now, I do like this game. I do like the vibe of it. I am interested in checking out possibly Alien Cube and Land of Pain. The game has a lot to offer. It just felt it's very dense with atmosphere. So here are my key laying out things that I really liked. Atmosphere, as I've said. Atmosphere. Now, what does that mean? That means I felt the tension in the air. I felt like I was in a strange place. I felt like I was chasing something. You know, Herbert West, the reanimator, possibly out there. Who knows? And following these other people, and you're learning about them through the notes. Very pleased about the notes. That's my second point. Not enough games do notes. I like notes. I just do. It's fun for my videos, but it's also fun because you read it, and if you want to read it and know a bit more about what's going on, that's great, because without the notes, you would just be walking around like a madman, right? So there's that. I like like I said, the graphics, that's kind of worn on me, worn on me a bit, and I kind of like that now. I kind of like the look and the vibe, so that was very cool. So yes, happy days with that. Storytelling, it's doing it well enough. I think it's doing it well enough. I want to see what the full game is like for storytelling. The sound, great sound, fantastic. I very much enjoyed it. I was quite surprised that it had any voice acting, to be honest, so that was really cool. The UFO, seeing the UFO, that's really cool. Is it too much too soon? That if this is just the beginning, who knows? Now there are a couple of quibbles. One is the graphics again. I feel like the motion of the ocean, when you're moving your camera around, the graphics feel scratchy. It makes it look cheaper than it needs to look, if that makes sense. So maybe a more smoother camera motion would be nice, and without any motion blur, right? Or at least an option to if there is an option. I didn't see it. I had a look, and I didn't see unmotion blur it. I don't like motion blur in games, but that's because of my problems with my physical situations. So that's an issue. The other thing was, I got a bit lost a few times. It'd be nice if there was like a way just in the corner to have mental notes if you wanted them. Like, you know, like even if that was the demo, you press the system, you press M for mental notes, and it comes up, what was I doing? It goes, what was I doing? Oh yes, that's right, finding the house of where Kenneth is or whatever. That would be quite cool. I don't know what happened to the pigs. Yes, great. So overall, very good, very tense. Really big, actually, one really big thing. I really need to mention this actually as a final note, and it's a positive note as well. I really liked that. I feel like there is a very deliberate attention to detail to building the environment to be like an actual environment, rather than just some slopey slalom place with a couple of bricks and some trees added on. It felt like they carved the world, which reminds me of like games like Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars 2, which I know are completely different types of games, but they carve the environment like to be really unique in every spot. So like you could be battling at the edge of a lake at one place, and it will look like it has its own look. And this in this game, like, it has its own look. When you're walking down those paths, none of the paths are exactly the same. Everything feels hand carved. I think that's what it is. Maybe it hasn't been. Maybe it's just auto generated. I don't bloody know. But it feels handmade, if that makes sense, right? And then the graphics I really enjoyed. That mixed with the actual like textures. The textures felt photorealistic, but it's the motion blur that did them a disservice. I think that's just my opinion. But the game itself, fantastic. My main gripe really is just like this motion blurry bit with the camera. Apart from, you know, everything else, I'm absolutely happy with. I'll be honest, that's pretty much my only problem with the thing. Not that it even matters if I have a problem or not, but that is, as a customer who will buy it, that is my only thing. So yes, I'm going to go wishlist it. Yes, I'll probably go and buy the other two. You know, even if I don't play the other two yet, I'd buy them just to say thanks for this demo because it was that good. You know what I mean? But there you go, guys. So obviously, like and subscribe to the channel for more of my absolute nonsense. And then also, furthermore, I would like you to go to Steam at your most opportune moment and wishlist this game. We must support these people. This is a good game. This is very enjoyable, and it deserves attention. And I would like more people to play it. And there we are. Cosmic Fear title is a bit lame. But apart from that, okay. But and I'll tell you why it's a bit lame. Because The Land of Pain and The Alien Cube are kind of captivating titles. Cosmic Fear doesn't quite do it. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, great stuff. Absolutely amazing. I've been Cheekster, your ever-loving buffoon, and you have been the puzzle solver. The one who steps first into the shadows. The one that says, to hell with you and back. God damn it, I don't need you. I can solve it all myself. Strong, independent, sassy, and very good with a knife. So until the next video, bye-bye.